Welcome custom card fans, my name's Aurora and this is yet another unscripted feature match, but this time I actually have part of a script to let me actually do a decent outro for once. I never have one up and I always should. Anyway, I've been rather pressed for a replay this week because there's no ladder, I don't get sent any casual duels. If you want me to feature a casual duel that you have, then you just need to send it to me and I will at least consider it. And there hasn't been another Battlegrounds, so I'm just taking one from the last Battlegrounds and we can take a look at this. This is a duel between Kiyomiyo, or 25, who's playing Magia. Magia was the third placing deck in the most recent Battlegrounds 26. So this is somebody who did get to top cut, and their opponent is Sock, or Limitless Socks, who's obviously absolutely amazing and elite and awesome, has topped Battlegrounds in the past, and is playing a new deck of his Sacred Crane, which is based around the actual Sacred Crane card. I haven't watched any of this duel, because that's what I need my reactions for, is for watching the duel. And so we're just going to see how the game goes. It seems that we've got a bit of a face-off here between rocks and scissors. Eventually, Kyo is going to win the die roll, which I presume is going to be the reason why they end up winning this duel. And they're going to choose to go first or second? Second. They are going to choose to go second. Interesting. We are playing blind seconding in this Magia list with double Lightning Storm in the open, which is always nice to see. Do we have combo? I don't know enough about this deck. I've tested against this deck with Kyo multiple times, and I don't know this deck well enough. I mean, Cute Paratrooper's probably combo on its own right with the Link one, probably. Sock gets to go first though, and I mean, I'm seeing Wing Requital, and I'm assuming this is a decent hand. Let's take a look. So we're going to start off by activating the effect of Sacred Crane Artisan, revealing it in the hand, and noting the difference between the number of cards between Sock's hand and Kyo's hand. Since that difference is then 0, he gets to special summon this card. That's pretty nice. So we special summon Sacred Crane Artisan, which is 2k! But it does have to control the Sacred Crane. So we'll special summon the Artisan, and then we'll normal summon the Sacred Crane Handler, which could do the same thing, but unfortunately we now have less cards. So we are just going to normal summon the Handler and get a couple of monsters on the field. We'll then activate Wing Requital, paying 600 life points to draw 2 cards. I know this card. I love this card. The cards we're going to draw: Pot of Desires, Ash Blossom, and Joy Spring. Hopefully we can get something good off this Pot of Desires. I have a feeling we're currently hurting for extenders. I don't think I can see what these cards are if I look at them. I can, just about. Looks like we've banished quite a few Sacred Crane cards. Oh no, that's a few Sacred Crane cards, as well as another Wing Requital Monster Reborn. That is the Rota. 2 of the Rota have been banished. That's actually kind of brutal. This is going to get to draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards, that's pretty nice. DD Crow, Sacred Crane Handler. That's one we already have in play, but we did not use its effect in hand, quite luckily. So I believe we will be able to activate this effect in the hand. Next, we'll link off the Artisan and the Handler in order to summon a Sacred Crane Harpist. Very strong link too. If it's link summoned, you can add a Sacred Crane from deck to hand, and that is immediately what we're going to do. On link summon, adding a Sacred Crane monster from the deck to the hand, we're going to be seeing the Sacred Crane Determinants, the last copy of it, because everything else is banished. Dear. Oh dear, this is going perfectly, isn't it, Sock? We're going to activate Determinants, and we're going to be using its effect. Are we going to discard a card? No, we're not. We're just going to add the Sacred Crane from the deck to the hand, which on special summon naturally draws a card. Then if you control a Sacred Crane monster, you can special summon 1 Sacred Crane monster from the hand. Okay, that makes sense. We'll then use the effect of Sacred Crane in order to draw a card, and we are on many, many cards deep, and it's another Sacred Crane. Presumably that's good. Presumably. We'll then set 1 card and activate the effect in the hand of Handler. No, we're just going to set 2, then trigger Handler. because we want its reborn effect instead. We're noting the difference. The difference is 1. Handler will discard itself, and then we special summon a Sacred Crane from the graveyard, which is going to be the Artisan. Oh, that's cool. We'll then use both of these to synchro summon a Cyber/Harpy Lady, and I believe that, yeah, that's going to be the end of the turn. So let's take a look at Nest here quickly. While you control 2 or more Sacred Cranes, all monsters gain 1,000. During the main phase, if you have less cards in your hand than your opponent does, which he does, you can add Sacred Crane cards. And add Sacred Crane cards from the graveyard. That difference is going to be 3 at the beginning of the main phase. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. I don't think you can activate it at the beginning of the main phase because I do believe that Kyo has priority to activate, which is probably going to be a Lightning Storm to pop these 2 monsters. And we activate, yep, activating a Lightning Storm to pop the monsters. Presumably we're going to then Chain Nest and trigger its effect because just because we want to, in order to add 2 cards from our graveyard to our hand. Then since a spell or trap was activated, we can trigger the effect of Cyber/Harpy targeting itself in order to protect itself from destruction. Very interesting. Harpist is going to go to the grave, then we'll add the Artisan and a Handler from the graveyard to the hand, just to replenish our hand for the next turn. Very strong Lightning Storm here, though, because that's almost all of Sock's interruption, and Kyo's not going to stop. They're going to summon Magia Cute Paratrooper, and then immediately link... Oh, no, we're going to use its effect first. Oh, no, that's killer. That knocks out the Imperm. Oh, dear. Yeah, that's going to knock out the Imperm. Sock does have the DD Crow in hand in order to block the... in order to attempt to block the Link one, but Kyo does have Called by the Grave. We're going to be linking off the Q Paratrooper in order to summon the Magia Masked Magician. This is the Link one I was talking about. On Link Summon, it will target a level 4 Magia in the grave and equip it to it. That's going to get chained to by the DD Crow. I believe we're going to have to call by this on Kyo's end because we just absolutely have to let this Masked Magician go through. If you're ever playing against Magia, this is the choke point. Hit the Link one, hit Masked Magician. Because if you hit this card successfully, the deck almost cannot play entirely. DD Crow is going to come down to try and block the Cute Paratrooper from being equipped to the Masked Magician, but the DD Crow will be banished and negated by the Call by the Grave. Then we'll be able to use the effect of the Cute Paratrooper in order to add a spell or trap from the deck to the hand, but that will be met by the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. That is quite sad, but hopefully it doesn't impact us too much. We can link this one together to summon the Magia Midair Acrobat, which is going to be then, which is only done so that we can then trigger the effect of the Swordmaster in the hand to special summon it from the hand in defense. Since the Magia was sent to the graveyard, we can then link these 2 together in order to summon a Magia Masked Phantom, which is just bigger Phantom, to target Acrobat and Magician, which will then get chained to by Sacred Crane Artisan because obviously these are both... these are all quick effects, which means that the Sacred Cranes are technically hand traps. Sacred Crane Artisan, this is DD Crow, but not DD Crow, but DD Crow. So we're going to discard it as the difference is 1, and then shuffle from the graveyard into the deck, or into the extra deck, the Midair Acrobat. We will still equip the Masked Magician to the Masked Phantom, and then go to the battle phase and attack directly for 1700 points of damage. The effect of the Masked Phantom will activate during damage calc. Since it is battling, it will be able to special summon a Magia monster card equipped to this card into a zone it points to, and then gain an extra 300 attack points. So we are going to be inflicting a grand total this turn of 3100 damage, which is hopefully going to be... Wait, is it all Magias? This card and that monster. Okay, so we're going to be taking 3,400 points of damage. This is going to be quite a strong open from Kyo. I just clicked the wrong button. This is going to be quite a strong open from Kyo, honestly, despite the fact that they've had to play through Ash and DD Crow. Although they did play through DD Crow quite effectively, I will add. We'll link off now the Masked Phantom and the Masked Magician, which is very nice, to summon the Magia Loving Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's effect will target itself and equip it with a Magia monster from the deck, which is going to be the Assistant Bunny. Assistant Bunny being especially useful because it can add a monster from the deck to the hand. That's going to be Magia Pop Pigeon. We're going to use the effect of the Pop Pigeon in the hand probably eventually. Not quite yet. We're going to first use the effect of Handler, noting the difference as 1, in order to special summon from the graveyard a Sacred Crane, which it is just going to be Sacred Crane. Then Sacred Crane's effect is going to activate in order to draw a card, hopefully into another Sacred Crane card. Nest is not really what we wanted to see. Presumably now banishing all of those Sacred Crane monsters off of the Pot of Desires, so really coming back to bite Sock. Kyo's going to activate the effect of Pop Pigeon, targeting the Assistant Bunny, bouncing it to the hand to special summon the Pop Pigeon from the hand. Then we can link off the Pop Pigeon in order to summon a second Masked Phantom, which is a hard one, so it can't trigger its effect, but we are just going to be using it as a bridge to summon a Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax in order to end our turn. During the end phase, this Infinite Impermanence will go to the graveyard, since the Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax cannot be targeted, and it wouldn't do anything anyway. When it goes to the hand... Wait. Or else return it to the hand? Oh, okay, so we get Imperm back. That's nice. Not like it's going to do too much against an Avramax, but still. Then that's going to be the end of the turn. Sock's going to begin, and it's another Imperm, not really what we wanted to see. We're going to normal summon the second Sacred Crane, set 3 cards, activate the effect of Nest, noting the difference as 3, and adding 3 cards from the graveyard to the hand. Here comes Artisan, Handler, and Sacred Crane Determinants, because it is just Sacred Crane cards. This is such a power play. We're now going to, after a short break, link off the double Sacred Cranes to summon the Sacred Crane Harpist. Use the effect of the Harpist in order to add from the deck to the hand a Sacred Crane monster, which is going to be the Sacred Crane Rara, which can special summon this card or discard this card, then draw cards equal to the difference +1, then place cards... okay, so it's that kind of card. Yeah, I understand what this kind of card does. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. To get rid of this Avramax, we're going to go Rara effect, pitching itself, since the difference is 1, we'll draw 2 cards, and then shuffle 1 card from the hand back into the deck. Or pop it on the bottom. Okay. I think that was a second Rara we just placed on the bottom. Yes, it was a second Rara we just put on the bottom. We do have the Swallow's Nest in the hand. Very interesting. We're then going to activate Sacred Crane Determinants, pitching the Sacred Crane Artisan from the hand in order to add 2 Sacred Crane monsters from the deck to the hand. We're going to add a Sacred Crane card and a Sacred Crane monster. We'll add an Artisan and a Sacred Crane, and then we'll special summon the Sacred Crane from the hand. Since we control a Sacred Crane monster, we'll then trigger the effect of the Sacred Crane on summon in order to draw 1 card from the deck. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. It's okay, but I think it would have been better last turn. We'll activate Swallow's Nest, attributing the Sacred Crane in order to special summon another level 4 winged beast from the deck. Chain Link 2, we're going to activate Sacred Crane Artisan, noticing the difference is 0, to special summon it from the hand. And then we'll special summon from the deck the Sacred Griff, which is a secondary Sacred Crane for the deck. Unfortunately, this card still can't be targeted by card effects, so I don't really know what we're doing with Griff. Wait, it targets... Oh, it's just any card on the field. Okay. We'll target one of our face-down cards and bounce it back to our hand. And that's going to be the second Sacred Crane Nest. Then we'll overlay the 2 of these in order to summon this Iterator 44 Sacred Crane Rallier. Does this have an effect that outs Avramax, or are we still boned? Looks like we may still be boned. We'll go Rallier effect in order to detach 1 or 2 materials. How many are we detaching? Just the 1. In order to special summon a Sacred Crane monster from the hand or graveyard. Interesting. We'll special summon the Sacred Crane from the graveyard and then trigger the effect of the Sacred Crane on the field in order to draw a card, and it's going to be a Sacred Crane Bodyguard. This one adds during the end phase if there's a difference. Then we'll link all of these together. Oh, we're not crashing Avramaxes. Shuraig outs it. This does it. Shuraig, Tri-Brigade, Shuraig, the Ominous Omen, banishing Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax. Is this when it leaves the field or when it's sent to the graveyard? This does everything for us. We'll set 1, special summon the Bodyguard since we now have equal cards in our hand. Then we'll trigger the effect of the Handler, noting the difference is 1, to special summon a Sacred Crane from the graveyard. It's going to be the Sacred Crane Artisan. And then we're going to send both of them to the graveyard to synchro summon the Cyber / Harpy Lady. Oh, I don't think we have enough time. Yeah, we don't have enough attack to outright end the duel from here, but still, this is a big swing from Sock. We're going to be seeing a damage take of 5,600 from Kyo. Damn, that's really big. Kyo's going to draw 1 card. They are upset, but honestly, I don't see why they are, because Lightning Storm is still going to clear most of this field. We're probably going to activate Lightning Storm for back row here. Obviously, Kyo doesn't know that 2 of these are imperm. I mean, they know that 1 of them at least is imperm, so it is a big question as to whether we're going to Lightning Storm for the monsters or Lightning Storm for the back row. We are going to go imperm first, targeting the Shurag. That takes out a lot of the issues with this board. Then in main phase, we're going to go Lightning Storm for the back row. We'll trigger the Sacred Crane Nest because, I mean, we kind of have to. In order to add a Sacred Crane card from the graveyard to the hand, since the difference is, unfortunately, only 1. We'll add the Sacred Crane Handler here, and then everything else is going to get popped. Could we have activated the second Sacred Crane Nest? No, unfortunately not. This one doesn't note the difference, so you can't chain it to the other one. That's presumably by design, especially considering it's... Oh, no, and the effect is also only once per turn. Ignore me. But Kyo's not going to be able to get over the Cyber Slash, unfortunately, because they had to go for the back row, and they're just going to scoop it up. Damn, that was a really good duel. Kyo was so close to being able to out that Cyber Slash, but unfortunately it was just a bit too much for them to handle. Let's see. So this time Sok is once again going to be going first, and this time we've opened double Determinants. I think we're going to have to discard a card to search for 2 here, I think. We're going to go Determinants, discarding Determinants in order to search for 2. The cards we're going to be adding from the deck to the hand are going to be a Sacred Crane Artisan and a Sacred Crane Rara. We'll then probably go Artisan effect in hand in order to special summon itself. Yep. And then chain the effect of Rara because we want to note the difference, because the difference is currently 0, which means we'll get to special summon both of them. Then we'll be able to overlay them to summon a Sacred Crane Rallia, and then we'll probably use this effect to ban it to discard detach 2. Yep, and special summon 1 from deck. I assume we're imperming this. Yeah, we're going to activate Infinite Impermanence, and then Sok is going to pass his turn. Oh, time for Magia to have a field day. Unfortunately, Sok, the reason why Sok has to pass it is because he has 3 hand traps. Unfortunately for Sok, one of these is Effect Veiler, and the thing about Magia is they have this card, Starry Stage. And the thing about Starry Stage, which is misspelled in the title, I do need to get on Kyo for that, is that your opponent can't target Magia monsters you control with card effects during the turn they're summoned, which means this Effect Veiler is going to be essentially pointless. We're going to activate Starry Stage and then use this effect to send a Magia card from the deck to the graveyard. This card is kind of crazy for the deck. We're going to be dumping from the deck to the graveyard a Poker Face. Since we have a cute Paratrooper in hand, it doesn't really make too much sense in order to send a, bunny. If we didn't have a good card like Paratrooper, we'd probably be sending a System Bunny. We'll target the cute Paratrooper, and then the DD Crow is going to come down from the hand, targeting the cute Paratrooper, and unfortunately this time we do not have an Effect Veiler. Luckily, however, we do have the Swordmaster in hand as another extender. So we're going to go Swordmaster and then link off the pair of them in order to summon a Masked Phantom. Masked Phantom cannot be targeted by Effect Veiler, which is a lot of fun. We'll special summon back the Swordmaster and the Mid-Air Acrobat. And then we'll activate the effect of the Swordmaster in order to target a monster our opponent controls and destroy it. This will destroy our Crane Rallia. We'll then go to the battle phase and swing for 3,000. This is 3,000 because of nothing in particular yet, but it will be because of the Masked Phantom's effect to special summon a monster from the... Oh, it's not going to. First of all, we're going to go... We're going to go Acrobat's effect in order to special summon it. No, you can't. Cheating! It has to declare an attack on a monster to trigger Mid-Air Acrobat. Cheating! Chet! We will be able to, however, during the battle phase, equip a Magia Link monster with a monster from our graveyard, and then we'll be able to go Masked Phantom, special summon the Swordmaster. I mean, this is technically illegal. Yeah, there we go. Now we remember it. Oh, wait, shit. Monster! Yeah, monsters. Yep, so we rewind the game states. So, attack with Phantom, Yep. Okay, you're breaking my brain, Kyo. Don't misplay in your duels because you're going to break my brain and then I get confused and it's not good for camera or for the video if I'm confused and I don't understand what's happening, especially when I don't have a face cam on because then you can't see me literally go, what is it, the Jackie Chan, what the fuck, meme template. Like, I literally will do that. Whatever. Anyway, Masked Phantom's effect will special summon from the Spell Trap Zone the Sword Master. They'll both gain 300 and will swing in for a 3800 attack point boost, and then we'll trigger the effect in the graveyard of Poker Face in main phase 2 to send this Sword Master to the graveyard. Oh, no, sorry, send Midair Acrobat to the graveyard to special summon it. We then just gonna link these two into IP and then go into Avramax. I mean, to be fair, we know Sok has access to a Shirake the Ominous Omen now, so maybe we won't go into it. But Sok's really not looking great on the extenders front, I'm not gonna lie. Instead, we're just gonna link 3 into Loving Harlequin, equip the Paratrooper from the deck, and then go cute Paratrooper effect. That will be met with an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, which is Crimge. But we really do just have every hand drop in the game. We'll set 2 cards and pass the turn, and I don't think anything Sok is going to be able to draw is going to be able to get past Forbidden Droplets and Galaxy Cyclone. It's going to be a Wing Requital, but that's obviously not going to be enough to win the duel. And we're going to be going into the game 3. Sok just really trying to stop Kyo from playing at all because he's not getting any of his cards. This duel does not seem like it's going to be very different, I'm not going to lie. Well, actually, we do have access to 2 monsters, Wing Requital and Monster Reborn, but Kyo has Ash, Raigeki, Dino Wrestler, Pancratops, as well as a Starry Stage and Assistant Bunny, which is literally the best monster opener in the game. So, I think we already know how this one's gonna go. We're going to start off by activating the Sacred Crane Handler, special summoning it from the hand since the difference is 0. Then we'll normal summon Sacred Crane and link the 2 and activate Wing Requital before we do anything else, paying 600 life points, which will be met with an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring in order to negate it. We'll then link the 2 together to summon the Sacred Crane Harpist, use the effect of the Harpist in order to do the do, add the Rearer from the deck to the hand. Then we'll trigger the effect in the hand of the Rearer, the difference being 1, pitch it from the hand, and then draw 2 cards and put 1 card on the bottom of the deck. That will be the Cosmic Cyclone. I don't know whether that was the right choice. I feel like Cosmic Cyclone is better than Ash Blossom, but you know what? You do you, Sok. I feel like Cosmic Cyclone's better against Magia exactly, like, in this exact situation as well, where Kyo has opened combo with Assistant Bunny. I say combo like this isn't 1-card combo, but still. Being able to banish Assistant Bunny from the Spell and Trap Zone seems really good. Question mark? It seems better than Ash, but you know what? Sok, you do you. Next, we're going to be activating Pot of Desires. Hopefully, we'll draw into another Cosmic Cyclone, because that'd be lovely to see. It's going to be a Bodyguard, and it's going to be a Rearer. How many Cyclones did we banish? Ash, Griff, Nest, Double Nest, DD Crow, Bodyguard, Wing Requital, Cosmic Cyclone, DD Crow. Oh, all of our answers, honestly. Just almost all of our answers. We'll go Monster Reborn, targeting the Sacred Crane. Summon the Sacred Crane, go Sacred Crane effect in order to draw a card. Please be... Oh, that's not good enough. That's not a good card. We'll then go Bodyguard effect in order to special summon it from the hand, since we have the same number of cards in the hand as our opponents. We'll then overlay the 2 of them in order to summon a Iterator 744, Sacred Crane Rallier. Uses effect to detach the Sacred Crane and then special summon the Sacred Crane from the graveyard. Use the effect of the Sacred Crane in order to draw a card, and we're looking for another name here, and that is indeed a name, but it's not the name we are looking for. We'll then link these 2 together to summon a Tri-Brigade Rugal the Silver Sheller, set 1 card, and end the turn. That set card is a Pot of Desires, so it is just a bluff. Kyo's going to draw, and it's Drawn on Lockbird. What an amazing card to draw in this situation. what an amazing card to draw off the top. We'll start off by special summoning Pancratops. That's a good way to pretty much bait out anything. We're going to be going for a rear effect now, and since the difference is 1, we can discard it, draw 2 cards, and then put 1 card back. We're going to be popping back the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, since it is obviously a hard once per turn effect. Sacred Crane Rallier is a soft once per turn, so... or, sorry, a quick effect, so we will be able to trigger some of those effects, hopefully. But we will then activate Starry Stage, which will get met with an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. But unfortunately, the System Bunny is going to go to town. We'll then activate the effect of Rallier on summon in order to special summon a Sacred Crane monster from the hand or graveyard. It's going to be the Sacred Griff in order to bounce back the Assistant Bunny. Field Spell says no because it has to, because it targets. Targets. This card stops cards from being targeted the turn they're summoned. What fun. We'll go for the Pancratops effect now to pop the back row, and then we'll link off the Assistant Bunny to summon the Masked Magician. And I feel like I can just fast forward this now because this is just going to be regular combo. Masked Magician will get the Bunny from the grave, then we'll go Bunny for Swordmaster. Then we'll link it off for the Mid-Air Acrobat, special summon the Swordmaster, link the 2 for the Masked Phantom, equip the 2 links, which will then trigger the Rugol the Silver Sheller in order to special summon the Handler from the graveyard, and then we'll go to the battle phase immediately, since we now need the battle phase to trigger the effect of the Masked Phantom. Rugol summon back this Sacred Crane Handler, though I don't know exactly how much it's going to do for Sock. We'll then trigger the effect of the Mid-Air Acrobat. Since we did this time attack a monster, we can special summon it. Then we'll trigger the effect of the Masked Phantom in order to special summon the Masked Magician from the Spell and Trap Zone, giving both of these an extra 300 attack points. Since a card in the field was now destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, we can attach one of those to Iterator 44 Rallier as material. So we'll reattach this handler to the Iterator 44 as material, and we do not currently have anything that's big enough to overpower it. Oh, but we might. Oh, but we will. So I'm assuming we're going to Mid-Air Acrobat now, targeting Masked Magician. Yep, we're going to target Masked Magician, equip it with the Swordmaster. Swordmaster's effect is going to trigger since it has now become equipped to a Link monster, destroying the Sacred Crane Rallier. And this is now plus 1500, which makes it a 2600 attack point monster, which makes it 300 points, big enough to beat over the Rugol. But it was also plus 300, which means Sock's going to take 600 points of damage. Which then means we can trigger the effect in the graveyard of the Rugol the Silver Sheller, which drops all monsters by 300. But unfortunately, Starry Stage, if you're a Link monster battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. This card is crazy. We'll then go Mid-Air Acrobat in, and then we'll go to main phase 2, where we're going to link together these two to summon the Loving Harlequin. Harlequin's effect is going to equip itself with it, or equip the Masked Magician with Cute Paratrooper from the deck. Cute Paratrooper's effect is going to trigger and add a spell from the deck to the hand. We're going to add Opening Night, which is going to be able to equip one from the a Magia from the deck. I'm assuming we're going to save it for the next turn, though. Yeah, we're going to link these two together in order to summon a Magia the Dreamy Songstress, which is the in-between stage of the Link 1 Acrobat and the Link 3 Harlequin. This will be able to equip one from field or graveyard. So we're now just going to set one card and pass the turn. During the end phase, we are going to trigger the effect of the Dreamy Songstress in order to equip the Loving Harlequin with the Assistant Bunny. Unfortunately, I think that's just going to spell the end for Sock. Sock's going to draw into a Sacred Crane Artisan here, but I'm not sure how much it's going to do for him. So Artisan's effect is going to activate. The difference is currently 0, so we can special summon it from the hand. We'll normal summon the Sacred Crane. And on summon, we'll activate the effect of the Dreamy Songstress, targeting the Loving Harlequin, equipping it with the Swordmaster from the graveyard, and popping in order to end the duel. Whoa, what a duel, honestly. There was genuinely a lot of back and forth there, and Sock was only unable to really deal with Kyo's board when Kyo was up and running with Starry Stage. Damn, that was... yeah. Magia just managed to out-resource grind Sacred Crane, which burns through its resources relatively quickly, especially without Nest. Not having Nest, I think, really killed Sock that game too. and game 3. Well, that'll be it for this featured match. Please be sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Tell us what you thought down in the comments and subscribe if you want to see more content. Remember to turn on the notification bell as well so you won't miss a single upload. There is a link in the description where you can join the Discord server where you can explore the vast array of cards we have to offer, play competitively or casually, chat with other custom card creators around the world, and send your replays into me for me to potentially react to. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.